Hello and welcome to episode 205 of WITM. And we have some more backstage developments regarding Dalton Roush and John Cena, as John Cena was scheduled for action to kick off SmackDown Live, but as he was making his way to the ring, he would be attacked again by Dalton Roush. They have broken out in a brawl backstage. Let's get to that.
Coming up is a battle and can end up in places no one knew existed in this building. We have a real fan favorite versus John Cena. Yes, sir. We have a development backstage, and there they go.
Oh, I knew this was going to happen. Stop. No, don't stop it.
And there we go. They're fighting in the hallway. Cena sends Dalton into a crate. Suplex by Cena.
Action continues to spill into the backstage area.
Cena gets on top of a crate now. Wants Dalton on his feet. And connects with the splash. But that took something out of Cena as well. Meanwhile, if you look away in the background, Roman Reigns is being interviewed. Stomp to the back. Dalton plunges Cena into the knee. Forces Cena up. And whips him in. And again. Now what does Dalton have in mind? Shove Cena aside.
John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there.
And again into that crate. Now attacking the arm with the knee.
We're going to see what this guy is.
Forces Dalton up.
Good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even.
Whips Cena into his locker room. The scene of where Dalton attacked Cena last week. Grabs a garbage can and attacks Cena with it. And is fired up about that. Reversal by Cena. Stomp to the leg. There's another. Slam by Cena. Stomp to the chest.
He looks a bit off his game
Another
here.
slam by
He may
Cena.
have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Forces Dalton up.
And Michael, this might very well be
Power trips him into the door. Now has the steel chair. Attacks the back. Throws the chair down. Stomp to the back.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
Forces Dalton up, but reversal by Dalton with a shoulder block. Forces Cena up. Power trip into a locker. And Dalton. AA. Forces Cena up. Reversal by Cena with an elbow.
Yeah, I know some people don't want to hear it, but the truth is, John Cena is so technically sound.
Cena throws Dalton into a locker. Punch by Cena. Reversal by Dalton. Sends Cena into a locker. What does Dalton have in mind here? Powerbomb into a locker.
And that was win.
And Dalton, once again, attacks John Cena first in the hallway and then back inside his locker room, the scene of the crime last week, and successfully attacks John Cena. So Dalton looking to make a statement against John Cena, the man who defeated him in an epic matchup in Dalton's pay-per-view debut at Backlash.
Going to be a tall order for the next match to live up to its billing, but I'm optimistic. Don't change that dial. In a match I am sure we will not soon forget.
And for a second week in a row, will successfully attack John Cena. This time Cena was able to fight back, but a huge powerbomb into one of the lockers. And Dalton is successful again. Alright, SmackDown Live continues on. Samoa Joe defeated Sin Cara. Beauty and the Man Beast scored a non-title victory over the Hardy Boys. Charlotte scored a non-title victory as well, defeating SmackDown Women's Champion Eva Marie, Becky Lynch, and Mickie James. AJ Styles defeated Roman Reigns and Dolph Ziggler. Mike Kanellis defeated Sami Zayn. And Dean Ambrose defeated Seth Rollins, another non-title victory. Alright, and we'll get the results for SmackDown Live. And debating and depending on how many minutes the episode is following that, we'll either call that an episode or go ahead and do our next match. I think we might go ahead and do the next match on this episode. We'll wait and see. Alright, so we'll start off with the SmackDown women. Charlotte defeated Eva Marie, Becky Lynch, and Mickie James. Charlotte is already #1 contender. Eva Marie is already SmackDown Women's Champion. Becky Lynch is going to move down, and so is Mickie James. So James to #5 and Becky Lynch #4. And that was it for women's action. So the top 5 contenders to Eva Marie SmackDown Women's title are #1 Charlotte, #2 Natalya, #3 Sasha Banks, #4 Becky Lynch, and #5 Mickie James. And now the SmackDown Tag Division. Beauty and the Man Beast defeated the Hardy Boys, so they're going to move up 2 spots to #3. And that was it for tag team action. So top 5 contenders to the Hardy Boys SmackDown Tag titles are #1 The Ascension, #2 American Alpha, #3 Beauty and the Man Beast, #4 the Colognes, and #5 the Club. And now the U.S. title rankings. Dalton Roush defeated John Cena. I am going to count that as a regular victory. And he'll swap spots with John Cena in the rankings. So ended up being an important match in the rankings. He'll move up to #3. Cena falls to #4. Samoa Joe defeated Sin Cara. He moves up to #6. Sin Cara remains at the bottom, #13. AJ Styles defeated Roman Reigns and Dolph Ziggler. Styles moves up to #10. Reigns falls to #12. And Dolph Ziggler falls to #2. But Zayn lost as well. So Zayn's going to move down to number 3. Ziggler's going to move down to number 2. And that means that your new number 1 contender to U.S. title is WITM's Dalton Roush. So, way to make a statement against John Cena. And that statement will lead Dalton Roush to the number 1 contendership to the U.S. title. Dalton in control of his own destiny. He keeps on winning or successfully attacking or whatever. He will take on Dean Ambrose for the U.S. title at Money in the Bank in about 2.5 weeks. Mike Kanellis defeated Sami Zayn. He moves up to number 4. We'll remove Zayn down. And Dean Ambrose defeated Seth Rollins. And Dean is U.S. champion. And we move over to the WWE Championship rankings. Again, Dalton Roush defeated John Cena. He's going to move up back into the top 5. And actually, he's going to move up to number 4. So up 3 spots. Very good week for Dalton. And AJ Styles defeated Roman Reigns and Dolph Ziggler. But Dean won as well, so he'll remain at number 2. Reigns and Ziggler are already at the bottom, so they'll remain there. Mike Kanellis defeated Sami Zayn. That's another move up for Dalton, moving up to number 3 from formerly at the bottom, number 7. And Dean Ambrose defeated Seth Rollins. And he's already number 1 contender, so no change there. In your top 5 contenders to the WWE Championship held by Seth Rollins are number 1, Dean Ambrose. Number 2, AJ Styles. Number 3, Dalton Roush. Number 4, Sami Zayn. Number 5, John Cena. And let's take a look at the card for NXT. And it looks like Corey is going to be in action. And again, it schedules him against Corey. Jeez. Andrew, not a regular, still NXT champion, so still a part of NXT, but does not compete on NXT. Only takeovers to defend his title. So we're going to have to, again, find some kind of way to get the game to rebook the card. And so we'll switch up 2 of the members. We'll switch up the spots of some members from Sanity and see if that changes anything, I guess. And no, it's still Corey versus Andrew. Jeez. We'll make a Tommy a face. I think he is anyways. And see if that gives Corey a different opponent. Hopefully this isn't a problem we run into every week. There we go, Corey, Corey, but at least that's easy to fix. We can just take Andrew out of that match and make it Corey versus Goldust. Looks like and no game, this match is not taking place at Battleground, so hopefully it doesn't put it on the Battleground stage. And we are 15 minutes in, so I think we're going to call that an episode right here. And we will have Corey taking on Goldust in episode number 206. Until then, this is Corey, signing off.